Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are doing another self-tanner review. I don't know about you, but I pretty much use self-tanner all year round. That's just how it is. I'm very fair complected, and I personally feel more confident in myself when I have a little bit of a tan. So I use self-tanner all year round. I've used so many, and I got to thinking like, hey, why not share my knowledge of these self-tanners with you guys? So that is what I'm going to do. Also, I have all the dogs in here with me. So if you hear biting or fighting or barking or whatever, I am so sorry. But we have a guy coming to fix something in our house, and I have them in here in case he shows up. So they're not barking and getting in the way. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's talk about this guy right here. All right, so this is the Hawaiian Tropic Sunless Tan Self-Tanning Foam in the color dark. It says it hydrates your skin. It says it's flawless, streak-free. It is cruelty-free and dermatologist tested, so that is nice. We love that. And apparently at some point this was a new product. I don't know how new it is now, but at some point this was new. So I ordered this from Target online. They did not have this in the store, but I did order this online. It came perfectly fine. It wasn't spilled, didn't explode, anything like that. So that is something to note if you do want to order this online. Another thing is this wasn't super duper expensive. I do not remember the price right off the top of my head, but I will post a little pop-up here of the price and all that good stuff. So if I remember correctly, which I'm pretty sure it was not super expensive, which is nice because a lot of self-tanners are pricey. But there goes this, like the thought, do you get what you pay for? And if you're getting a cheaper self-tanner, are you getting a cheaper product? Maybe. All right, this self-tanner is what I have on today, and I specifically put on this sweater so you could see like this area of my skin, since you can't really see, like here's my arm. Now, I do have some before and after pictures from my application with this self-tanner, so I will pop those up for you guys. It is of my legs because I did not have on clothes at the time. Honestly, I did not feel like putting on a bathing suit for you guys just to show a before and after. I'm just being honest. When I put on my self-tanner, I'm completely butt naked, as are most people. So I just did a before and after of my legs for you guys. All right, you can see a difference in the before and after. You know, there is a difference, but I do have some issues with this. I'm sorry. Stop licking, Sasha. She's licking her feet. I have been filming since 8 a.m. and it is now 10:55. So I've been filming for quite some time. I've been trying to like blow through some, like get some videos pumped out. So I am a little bit run down, so I need a Red Bull for sure. And these are fluffin' delicious. If you've never tried the watermelon, the red edition Red Bull, the watermelon one, do it. Also the tropical one. Those are tasty as well. Anyways, okay, so in my last self-tanner review for the Bondi Sands, I told you guys that if you had more of an olive complexion and you were looking for something that had more of an orange tint, more of like a red tint, that I would have your guy, and here he is, okay? This does not have any green to it whatsoever, so you're not going to have to worry about looking like Shrek whenever you apply this. One thing I will say is I don't love this that much just for that reason, because it makes me look a little orange. Personally, to me, you may look at the before and after and go, I don't see it. But to me, it makes me look a little orange. It goes on really nicely. I will say the scent is a little aggressive. The scent is It's a little aggressive. And I don't even know what the scent is supposed to be because it doesn't say on here anywhere like the scent. But to me, it is overwhelmingly scented like a, okay. If you ever laid in the tanning bed, which I did a lot back in the day because that was very, very in to lay in the tanning bed until you were a crispy little Oompa Loompa running around, and you used like tanning lotion to help your tan, like help you tan. To me, this smells like that, except for not a very good version of that. It's really coconutty. It's really like tropical smelling, but like I said, it's aggressive and it's not my favorite scent. It's bearable. It does go away, but it's not my favorite at first. Just being honest, upon application, it is just not my favorite thing to smell. Just being honest. It does have a tan guard, so you will be able to see where you are applying this. I am so sorry. Everything just shook because the dog's... Hey! Hey! No. Stop that. So it does have a tan guard, so that is amazing. You will be able to see where you are applying this, so hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I had to kick Gus out. He is way too big to be in this room playing with Rosie, and he kept hitting the camera. So I had to kick him out real quick. But anyways, all right, so where was I at? So yes, it does have a tan guard, so you can see where you're applying it, which is one of my like holy grail things like my self tanner needs to have. No ma'am, the puppy. But I need a tan guard. I need to see where I'm applying this because like I've said before, I have had like the clear self tanners and you put it on and you're like, where did I just put that? And then once it develops, you're like, oh cool, I can see where I missed a spot. Like, I don't like that. I like a tan guard. All right. This does dry down. It doesn't stay sticky. So that is one thing. And it doesn't take forever to dry down. So that is a plus. I'm trying to think. It does not come off on your clothes or your bedding really at all. It actually pretty much stays to the skin. One thing I will say is I feel like this disappears. Like I put it on and I go to bed, and when I go to bed, it looks darker. Get what I'm saying? Like on the skin, like after I apply it, like before I go to sleep, it looks like I can see it on my skin, but then I get up the next morning and it's like some of it's gone, if that makes sense. And so, I mean, it's not my favorite. I want it to stay on, but it's kind of like it almost rubs off, and that would be fine if some of the color like transferred to my sheets or my clothing or whatever, but it doesn't really just transfer. It rubs off of my skin and onto whatever and is gone. You get what I'm saying? I don't feel like it has good longevity on the skin. I applied this last night and it's not very dark. It just doesn't wear very long. I feel like you have to reapply way often, like every single night, in order to keep it up. It is one that wears off right here on my arms really quickly. I've mentioned before, like, I run quite often, many times a week I run, and like just running with my arm like this, I'll sweat right here, and then I hate self-tanners that completely wear off in this weird diamond pattern, but this is one of them. It is not the worst one I've ever had. I have had some that wore off way worse, but this one does wear off quite easily. It does get patchy on the skin. It tends to like cling to some areas and then completely, no ma'am, no, Rosie. Okay, now we have a puppy because she's trying to chew on cords and she's going to get herself electrocuted. So I'm going to let her get on my desk and chew on her keys so she doesn't fry her body. Anyways, so this video is all over the place. And I'm so sorry for that. But this is real life, guys, okay? I hope you subscribe for real life and not like fake, because it is hard for me to be fake. Like my real life is chaotic and crazy and all of that. So Anyways, it does wear off. It seems to cling to some areas and to totally disappear from other areas. And nobody wants that. I want something that like wears off very naturally. You don't need Red Bull. You have enough energy. I need something that wears off very naturally, all over the body. It is easy to get off. You're not going to be like scrubbing your body raw to get it off. Like it comes off really easily, but that is one problem I have with it. Ouch! No, ma'am. No. Is that you take a shower or you take a bath and it's completely gone. That's why you have to reapply every time. Hold on, she looks down. That's why you have to reapply every time, like almost every day, because you shower and it's gone. Which I've used many self-tanners, and normally, like, yeah, it will fade, but it's not going to be completely gone. And that's the problem. It's like completely gone. So, I mean, as far as like a rating, if I was going to give it a score out of 10, I think I would give it like a 5 or 6 out of 10. And the reasoning is it's not terrible. And it's not terrible, but it's not the best. So I would give it a 5 out of 10. It's not the worst I've ever tried, but it's definitely not up there with the best I've ever tried. Just being completely honest. Now, it is a good price. I mean, it's not terribly expensive. The smell is a downfall, which some people might enjoy the smell of this. I do not. It is cruelty free, which is an amazing thing. I do like that. I will say that it is streak free. How it says it has a flawless streak free glow. It does. It isn't streaky at all. I will tell you how I like to use this. I like to use my Bondi Sands like on Sunday, and then like throughout the week, if I feel like my Bondi Sands is like losing its luster, I'll apply this one night and I'll kind of alternate, because I don't want to waste, and it's not so terrible that I need to trash it. So I am using this. I am like integrating it into my schedule. I'm just like alternating the two. And it seems to work really well, but it is like it's kind of silly for me to be like, yeah, this is great if you use it with a different self-tanner, like use 2. No, because that defeats the purpose of it being like not really expensive. I will say again, if you have an olive complexion, I think this would work best for you. There's really not a whole lot else I can say about it. It's not my favorite, guys. And I mean, like, I'm going to keep trying out self-tanners. I'm going to keep giving you reviews and letting you know the tea. But as far as this one goes, it is not my favorite. And I mean, like, you may look at this and be like, hey, that looks great. I'm not looking for something that's like super duper dark. And you may love this. The reason why I don't love it is like when I put on a self-tanner, I want to be tan. This does give you a really natural, pretty glow. So there is that. So maybe it deserves like a 6 out of 10. If you want like a really natural tan, if you don't necessarily want something that's going to make you look like you fake tanned, this could be a really good option just to give you a really nice natural glow. I will say use this at night. Don't use it like before you go somewhere. It does dry down, and that's not the reason why I'm saying like don't use it before you're going out, is because of the smell. I don't like the smell. So yeah, that concludes this video. I don't feel like it needs to be super long to explain to you, the tea on this product. Yeah, that is it, guys. I love you, and I hope you learned a little something from this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any suggestions, or if you have any self-tanners that you've been wondering about and you want me to try out, leave them in the comments down below, and I will go pick it up and I will try it out for you guys. So you do not have to. I will be the guinea pig for you guys. But with that being said, I love you guys. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment before you go, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!